Okay. So a very good afternoon to one and all present here for the second session on the second day of the short-term training program, which will be conducted by our honorable resource person, Mr. Abhijit Raut, sir. And we would like to take this opportunity to introduce our resource person. Mr. Abhijit Arvind Raut, sir, was earlier a professor in Mechanical Engineering Department of GH Raisoni College of Engineering, which is an autonomous institute of Nagpur, a renowned institution. He is co-founder and executive director of 3D Innovators and Precision Aligners. He is also a research fellow in Vishwesvaraya National Institute of Technology, Nagpur, and a tech consultant to engineering and medical industries. He has filed for 4 patents, of which 2 are under examination and 2 are under publication process. He has published more than 18 papers in international journals and international conferences. Till date, he has been consulted as an expert for more than 50 projects by engineering industry and medical research institutes. Welcome, Abhijit sir. And I would also like to share this with our attendees that his session in batch one of this short-term training program was a huge success. So it is of course an interesting session. So welcome, Abhijit sir. We are really glad that you managed to take out time out of your busy schedule. We know that you are yourself attending the training, and from there you have managed to take out this 1 hour. This is 1 hour which is for his break, which has been assigned to him for his break, and that in that 1 hour he he has agreed to conduct a session for us. So thank you very much for that, Abhijit sir. And now may I request you to please start the session.
Yeah. First of all, let me thank Abhijit sir and all the organizing committee from BIT Chandrapur College. And I'm seeing very enthusiastic persons are joined to this special interdisciplinary STTP. That's why you have to that's why you have conducted the second batch of the same PPT STTP. That's great. That's great by the organizers and enthusiastic participants. Okay. So good afternoon, all participants. Hope probably most of majority of the participants from the biotechnology and some are from engineering background. Hope so. So here is my today's presentation. The topic is, as you can see, let me off my video. Just 1 minute.
Sir, you can try clicking on that hide icon that it says stop sharing and then next it says hide. You can click on hide and then you can use the button.
Actually, whole screen is. Okay. My presentation is visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. Okay. So here is my presentation. As the participants are interdisciplinary, and hopefully I am also not aware that how many participants are aware about this topic. That's why I have compiled this presentation in generalized form. It means introductory, and then what will be the application in your field and allied field. In that, I have formulated this my presentation. First of all, let me know from just 1 minute ice breaking session. Let me know from your side. Can I keep my session interactive, participants?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me know from your side, among all, what do you know about 3D printing or additive manufacturing? Application or any news you have heard about this, anything, so that I can get the idea what you are, how in at what depth you are aware about this, so that I can start from that. Please, audience, anyone from you, what you are aware about 3D printing? Yeah, one by one. 1 minute.
Attendees can also type in their response in the chat box, and you can also unmute yourself and talk to the resource person directly. The question
Please.
is, what do you know about 3D printing or additive manufacturing?
Anything. Just generalize. You have an idea. जो भी आपको पता होगा. 1 or 2 participants, please share your experience. Please don't hesitate. Any comment in chat box, Abhijit sir?
Not as of now, sir.
Because I can't see the chat box.
I know. I will read out whatever is written in the chat box. Right now, there is no comment.
Okay. Let me start. So I don't know you are aware or not aware. So let me tell you, if the majority of participants are from biotechnology or allied field, so don't think this 3D printing or additive manufacturing is not from your background or your cup of tea. When I'll complete my session or I'll share my experience, you will totally agree with this, that this is advanced topic for you too. Okay, so आपने सुना होगा 3D printing. 3D printing is booming everywhere. Like in your field, as you work in organ development, so tissue engineering, one part of yours, right? So this is now trending. This 3D printing, additive manufacturing is trending in your field, right? That's why, even though with respect to my introduction, आपने सोचा होगा like I am from the engineering background or technical background, how I am conducting this session. So my dear friends, this 3D printing is trending in every field. I would like to share you my experience that initially when I learned this technology, with my experience, I have shared my views. I'm invited at various engineering colleges, whether it is government or private institutions. You can see very means all almost all prestigious colleges from Vidarbha had been invited there. And apart from this technical engineering colleges, I would like to tell you that I had been invited in interior designing department also. Interior designing college, LAD, I hope you are aware. This is one of the premier institute from Nagpur. Even fashion designing. So you can take a relevance कि ये कहाँ क्या काम में आने वाला है fashion में interior में. Similarly, even I had been invited in government dental college in Nagpur. So it is having application in dentistry as well. Dentistry, the study which deals with all your facial and dental related problems. So I had been invited GMC, even private dental college, that is VSPM dental college, and that was dental. Now I would like to tell you in plastic surgery, GMC, government medical college, there is a plastic surgery department there. They invited me for this session, 3D printing. So plastic surgery, plastic, it is related with skin, and skin is related with tissue, and tissue, and automatically it is connected with you also. So you can think that's why I had been invited in other medical colleges also. Even recently, I had been invited in forensic science college, Nagpur, government forensic. So you can imagine this topic is trending all over the fields, every engineering, medical, everywhere. Okay, so you can imagine. So let us start. What is 3D printing? Okay, you have seen the 3D printer in your cabin, in your offices. There are printers, right? There is 2D printer, right? So what we do what we are doing in the 2D printing, just we are printing the 2D, what you can say, PPT or document file, and we use that file to this machine. This cursor, you can see directly it gives the output in 2-dimensional form, right? 2-dimensional form, that is 2D printer. It is also known as lithography, but forget about it. It is known as 2D printing. Same. You can consider this as a concept. And in 3D printing, we are creating the virtual product first, virtual geometry. Like we have created the PPT or doc file, Word, MS Word, in MS Word or presentation. Here we are creating the virtual 3D print. You have seen the movie, 3D movie, huh? Or 3D objects, right? Those things, in similar to that way, we are creating any product, any object which we would like to produce physically. Those things we create virtually on computer. Okay, I'll show you that how it will look. Or so we create that initially on computer, then we use that code or program to 3D printer, and it gives that same printer, and it gives the output in 3-dimensional form. Okay, you can see this is 2D output and this is 3D printing. So that's why it is known as 3D printing. Why? Because it gives output in 3-dimensional way. Got it? 2D printing and 3D printing, you can in layman language you can pick the input for this. Now last time also when there was a ice breaking session, someone said from same biotechnology department that she said it is rapid prototyping. She had done the course in rapid prototyping. So you should know the other name of 3D printing or additive manufacturing. So these are the names: rapid prototyping, stereolithography. These are the various names you should know, because if you are doing any research or you are watching any tech magazine or reading any book and there is a different name, stereolithography or layered manufacturing, so don't confuse. These are the names of the 3D printing. Remember, my dear friends. Okay. So these are the names. Then, as I told you, this is one type of manufacturing. You can say manufacturing technology. But some participant may have doubts. Now, currently, conventionally, there are various technologies already by which we can produce various objects or various things. Then what is the need of this? Okay. So, dear friends, like I'm giving the example on this note.
Sir, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but your volume is very low. The screen is visible, everything is correct, but your volume is very low.
Now?
And now it is loud and clear.
Okay. The conventional with respect to earlier technology or manufacturing process, that those technologies have the constraint like geometry and with respect to material. You have seen the carpentry जो wood का काम करता है ना? You have seen the means furniture का जो काम करता है, right? तो वो complex structure बना सकता है क्या? Not. He can't develop various complex structure with respect to same technology. So geometric constraint means complex shape we can't develop with respect to conventional, whether it is carpentry, whether it is lathe. If you have seen the metal works, lathe working. So those conventional manufacturing process can't develop the complex shapes, complex geometry. That was the constraint of the earlier technologies. One with geometry and another with the material. Have you seen any carpenter is doing the material related work with respect to any metal or plastic? No. Carpenter is doing only with respect to wood. Plastic company, whether it is injection molding or any type of molding, plastic bottles, they are only working with the plastic. So, but with respect to this 3D printing, those limitation of the earlier technologies is overcome, whether it is complex geometry and material. So various materials we can use and all complex geometry we can develop with the help of this 3D printing. So another thing I would like to share, those conventional technology was the subtractive one. You have seen the carpentry. I'm giving the simple layman example for you because you are well familiar with those carpentry guy. What he is doing, he's taking one wooden block, right? And what you're to get the desired shape, he's removing the material. He's removing the material, right? with his saw or whatever the tools he have, right? So that was the subtractive manufacturing. Okay, and in 3D printing, we are adding the material, right? So here's the key difference, that how era is shifted from the subtractive manufacturing to additive manufacturing. One another point I would like to tell you, like one constraint I told you about the geometric boundaries and material. Another like today's days, we can see this, everyone is working on waste management, right? Waste management, recycle, because waste should not be produced while those manufacturing. But in subtractive manufacturing, you can see we are taking the big block and then we are removing the material, those wastages there, right? So optimization ka zamana hai, we need to optimize that wastage. So those that was the, one another limitation of the subtractive manufacturing, okay, and initial technologies, which is overcome by 3D printing. Got it? You can see the key difference. If you have not seen, this is the subtractive manufacturing, this is the milling, okay, and this is the additive manufacturing. Layer by layer, material is adding, okay. So this is the conceptual difference between an initial, means earlier technology manufacturing processes, and current this 3D printing or additive manufacturing. Okay, now simple, what is 3D printing? Is simple that converting virtual 3D model into physical one. As I said earlier in the first slide, the virtual model we have to create, and then this machine will give the physical output. It's simple, it is 3D printing. Yes, in layer by layer fashions. In this fashion, you can see this CAD model. Initially, we have to create the CAD model, computer aided design. Okay, CAD model. Simple, you can consider 3D model, 3D virtual model. We need to create in computer. There are various softwares. I'll show you that. Okay, so virtual we are creating this. Then we use to machine. So you can see layer, first layer, then second layer, third layer, layer by layer, the material is adding. Then it will gives the desired shape. Simple, like if we are take an example of building wall, wherever you have right now there is a wall. So brick by brick, first layer of brick, then second layer of brick, till the ceiling, right? In that fashion, layer by layer, the material is added. Got it? Got the point? Layer by layer. And one another thing I would like to tell you, that layer by layer, but with extrusion बोलते हैं. Simple example, jalebi making. You have seen the jalebi or softy जैसे निकलती है, right? So in that fashion, material is extruded and layer by layer वो add होता जाता है, right? Like I told you, I have given the example of wall. Okay, in that fashion, it works layer by layer. That's why it is known as layered manufacturing and additive approach, because additive manufacturing, we are adding the material layer by layer. Got it? So working. So simple. What you will require for this 3D printing? Just 3D printer, raw material, and software. Now, if any have doubt, sir, हमारे पास तो 3D printer नहीं है, अगर लाखों का आ रहा होगा या हजारों का आ रहा होगा तो what? No issue. Now everywhere there is a central hub. If you have just software tool, anyone is having a laptop, just create the virtual geometry, and raw material and printer is already there with those hub. Or even in every college there is a 3D printer. No, every college is now there is, even in schools. In schools also, Atal, if you are aware, the Niti Aayog implement one project, Atal Tinkering Lab. अगर आपका लड़का पोद्दार में है या कोई बड़ी CBSE स्कूल में है, तो उनको कंपलसरी वो अटल थिंकरिंग लैब है जहाँ पे वो DIY चीजें करते हैं. तो they have also kids also are using 3D printer. So you can use anywhere this 3D printer. So you need softwares and basic knowledge of 3D printing. And okay, so those things will be required for the 3D printing. First, this is the overall flow, means how 3D printing works. These are the steps. This is steps for 3D printing. As I told you, first we need to create the model. virtual model, है ना? Virtual model on CAD software. CAD softwares, CAD software, the tools, you can say one software, like you are using various app in your mobile, right? In your mobile, even you are using various softwares for your professional research too. Similar for the engineering purpose or designing purpose, there are CAD softwares. Very simple, like you are drawing on page with by using pencil. Same way, like paint तो आपने use किया होगा computer में, right? Paint is in 2D. With respect to those tools and icons, you are creating those geometry in 2D fashion. Here there is a various software, whether it is Tinkercad, Blender. I'll share you those names so that you can use those. The kids are using Tinkercad, Blenders. So those geometry you can create. After that, just you need to convert that file into STL format. But again, remember STL. This is the input for 3D printing. If you are aware about 3D printing, if you are working with 3D printing further, I would like to tell you that you should know that input for the 3D printing is what? STL file. अगर कहाँ भी आपको 3D printing देना है from anywhere else, if you would like to use those work, so they will ask you for the STL file. Okay, so this is the input for 3D printing .stl file. Simple like Word .doc file, PPT, PPTX file. Simple in that way for 3D printing .stl file. Got it? And after that, we import that STL file in slicing software. Slicing software means what? Slicing. जैसे मैंने दिखाया आपको additive manufacturing में slice by slice add करता है, right? First, second, third, same slicing software उसको बोलते हैं. In that software, what we do, as we have very limited time, I can't show that much, but still I'm giving the little exposure and introduction to you, so that please try to imagine. Okay. Slicing, simple, as I shown you layer by layer, it is adding the material. Same in that software, what we do, we are providing the layer height. कितनी height रहेगी, 5 cm, 0.3 centimeter, different according to nozzles. There are various layer height which you can keep. So simple, in this software we are giving the layer height. कोई प्रोडक्ट आप बना रहे हो यहाँ पे, जैसे आप देख रहे हो, so you need you required strength or not. If you required only prototype, so you can keep it as a hollow. Okay, if you require the strength, if you can you will build that model 100% solid. Why I'm saying solid and hollow? The disadvantage of 3D printing is what? It is little costly affair, and it takes time. These are the two disadvantages I'm telling you at this moment, because I don't know whether we will get that much time. So two disadvantage, that is time. It is consuming more time, but with respect to complex and more material consumption, it takes more time and cost will be increased. That's why whenever you required only prototype, just आपको kidney दिखानी है, kidney बना के दिखाना है for anatomical structure. If you, any Abhijit sir told me that most of the some of the participants are from academia, right? Academia means professors. So whenever you are teaching any product or any chemical anything, so you can create those physical prototypes so that the students will understand more. So whether it is kidney, whether it is heart, whatever it is, so you can create those prototype. So at that time you required only prototype, like a toy. At that time you can keep inside geometry hollow, and whenever you required strength, like if any product you have developed and some forces may be acting on that, right, loading conditions on that, at that time you required strength, then you will fill that material completely. Okay, so it will be solid. Okay, after that, slicing software क्या देगा आपको? It will provide the G code. Forget about the G code. Simple, remember program क्या रहता है? It is the simple set of instruction. Okay, we didn't know to define those program like a CSE engineers and means computer engineers. Just software will directly give the output, G code program. Okay, and simple, that G code will be provided to this 3D printer machine, and it will give the output similar to exact similar to your virtual geometry. So virtual to physical. This is the workflow of 3D printing. Got it? 3D CAD model. After that, STL file generation. Then STL is imported to slicing software. Then it gives the G code, and G code is provided to 3D printer, and 3D printers print the 3D object. Got it? This is the workflow. Now, here the first step, 3D CAD model. 3D CAD model. Okay, sir. For the 3D model, what you will require for creating any geometry or any sketch? What we required? We required a dimension. कोई bottle भी अगर बनानी है या rectangular block भी बनाना है, right? What we will require? The dimension. Dimension, right? कितने height है, कितनी whatever. So okay, for those are the engineering drawing purpose too. Okay, so dimension, and we will create the 3D model. But now for your domain, for medical or medical allied field like biotechnology, your field, if you would like to print, if you would like to develop any bone, if you would like to develop any bone, how you will measure the dimension? Any participant? How you will measure the dimension of any organ? Please keep it interactive so that I can give more and more. How you will measure? गलत हुआ तो चलेगा ना? कोई organ का अगर आपको dimension measure करना है, whether it is femur bone और means अंदर जो organs है, आपके heart का dimension लेना है, तो कैसे measure करोगे? क्योंकि it is the main requirement, dimension आपको लगेगा, है ना? बनाना है तो. So how you can get it? Please, anybody?
Well, sir, there is an entry in the chat box that from Mr. Parthi Paramasivam.
Yeah.
He says length, breadth, and height, and then there is a question mark.
Pardon?
Length, breadth, and height, and then there is a question mark.
So how we can get it? Yes, please. This is for any product. How we can get it from organ? If I need to measure the dimension of any organ, bone का ही लेना है, तो कैसे measure करोगे? कैसे CAD बनाना है तो कैसे लोगे?
Sanjeev Verma sir is writing by X-rays crystallography.
X-ray, right. Similar to that, you have given one clue. X-ray.
Neeraj Singh West sir is writing MRI.
MRI, right. Good, great. So you're on the right way, sir. X-ray is giving the 2D dimension only. Only height or length you can calculate from that. But for the 3D means we will require all those dimensions, right? Height, length, depth, all those things. So we can't get that from X-ray. So the second answer is MRI or CT scan. Remember, from CT scan, from MRI, we will get the 3D geometry. That is in DICOM file. .dcm फाइल रहती है उनकी, अलग अलग पिक्सल में वो शूट होता है ना, CT scan से MRI से. So we will take as a input. Okay, MRI or DICOM, we will get the dimension, exact dimension. We can't measure the dimension from outside the body, right? So remember this is for you. So we will get the CAD model from MRI or CT scan. So some biomedical software we would need, we have to use. So engineering CAD, I told you, if you have the dimension, you directly can create the engineering drawing. Even right on this note, I would like to tell you, engineering CAD, simple softwares are there. ThinkerCAD, you can note it down if I have this. ThinkerCAD is software those kids are using with respect to various primitives, rectangle, triangle add करके वो बनाते हैं geometry. Okay, ThinkerCAD, Blender, these are the open source software which I am telling you. Note it down, open source. नहीं तो जो engineering dedicated softwares आते हैं ना, SolidWorks या Creo, CATIA, those are licensed softwares. Those various engineering colleges are having. Okay, so you can use those free tools, open source, which is called. Okay, ThinkerCAD, AutoCAD, Blender, Google SketchUp. Okay, these are the engineering CAD softwares which you can use, you can tell your kids or friends. Okay, then for the medical CAD, this is the engineering CAD. Then for medical CAD, there is a 3D slicer, InVisualize. These two are the open source software. Okay, these are the open source software, and Mimic is paid version. Okay, so here this is a flow for medical. I'm skipping the engineering tool. This is engineering PPT. This you will take the DICOM file, CT scan image. Then you will take this CT image in this software, any of this software, that it will convert that DICOM file into STL, which is the input for 3D printing. Okay, and then you will import that into a slicing software, and it will gives the output in G code. G code, it is nothing but a program which will further you will provide it to 3D printer. Got it? So in this way, you will create any, in this flow, you can create any organ. You can develop any organ. Got it? This is very important for you. You can note it down. Further, as I told you that STL is the input for 3D printing, right? So you should know about the STL. Last program, various queries were there that what is STL. Okay, so remember what is STL, .stl, that is standard tessellation language. Standard tessellation language or standard triangular language. इसको बोलते हैं standard tessellation language या standard triangular language. Why it is said as that? Because एक total geometry आपने बना दी. बाद में ये क्या करता है? It divides whole geometry. You can see like simple rectangle is there. It will divide into two parts, triangle form. You can see this in this fashion. That STL file is created. That's why it is standard triangular language, also known as triangular language. Another, I would like to tell you, some of the person are like the first name of 3D printing in when it is discovered in 1982 by Dr. Chuck Hull. Okay, so उन्होंने जो पहली 3D printing discover की थी, that was stereolithography. Okay, I'll share you the detail of it further because it is one of the type of 3D printing. So stereolithography उसको बोलते थे. The abbreviation of stereolithography is STL. Abbreviation of stereolithography is STL. That's why it is also known as STL file. Got it? The three things I have shared you: standard tessellation language, standard triangular language. Then now various analogy is also there. Ki 3D printing is not single. Okay, there are different type of 3D printing with respect to material consumptions. There is various type, means on the basis of raw material, solid, liquid, and powder base. Okay, so these are the popular one. Like solid base, whenever we are using the raw material as a solid form, like that, that technology is FDM, fuse deposition modeling. Forget about the fuse deposition modeling. As a newcomer, you can remember this abbreviation FDM. Okay, fuse deposition modeling. इसमें जो मटेरियल रहता है वो सॉलिड फॉर्म में रहता है, फिलामेंट फॉर्म में. आई विल शो यू दैट. ओके, देन लिक्विड बेस, उसमें फोटोपॉलीमर यूज किया जाता है, रेजिन. ओके, सो दोस 3D प्रिंटिंग इज नोन एज स्टीरियोलिथोग्राफी, डिजिटल लाइट प्रोसेसिंग. ओके, हियर द रॉ मटेरियल इज इन लिक्विड फॉर्म, resin, photopolymer, remember, and another is where the raw material will be in powder form. Got it? These are the popular 3D printing. There are other 3D printing also, like if you are using the raw material as a paper or wood, that is laminated object manufacturing, inkjet. There are various, even polyjet, metal 3D printing. Other 3D printing are also there, but I have not incorporated those things. So first, this is the FDM, fuse deposition modeling. Here, simple extrusion process is there. As I told you, I'm directly showing you the video. This is the first step. So audio is there audio? आवाज आ रहा है? ऑडियो है क्या वीडियो का? कि I need to speak.
आवाज आ रहा है, बहुत कम है.
ऑडियो का आवाज है ना?
बहुत कम है, मतलब it is ना के बराबर है. It is as good as we cannot hear.
Okay, means I need to speak up.
Please speak louder.
Pardon?
Sir, one of the participants is requesting
Very weak sound.
Actually, that mic is just few inches away from my mouth. I think network issue is also there.
Now it is much louder, sir, than what it was.
Okay. I'll try to manage. Okay, so you can see first we create the CAD model, virtual geometry. You can see it here. Then data is transferred to machine. As said, the spool. You can you have seen the wire. In that fashion, you will get the raw material in wire form. Okay, spools with wire material. There will be the nozzles. You have seen the glue gun or welding rods. Such type of nozzles are there. One or two or multi nozzle will made there. One is for main material. One will be for support material. Main material and support material is what? Like as I have given the example initially for building the wall. Okay, like your till the ceiling you will not require the support, but now you need to create the building. Whenever there is a overhanging structure like ceiling chapar hai upar ka, so you will require the scaffold, right? Same here for 3D printing, you will require the support, okay, which you can remove further. Okay, you can remove by you can dissolve those in solvent, or you can remove in manually. That's why you will require the multi nozzles. Okay, so you can see this here. The main material is black and support material is white. In that layer by layer, we are adding the material. You can see this is the one blade and blade, and the bed will be moving downward in Z axis. Just 1 minute. You can see the post processing also, which are
a visible layer lines. However, service providers such as Solid Concepts offer multiple finishing methods to create smooth, even surface layers, including hand sanding, assembly, and cosmetic paint.
okay. So here it is FDM, where the solid material is used, and it is the with you can say that process is extrusion. जैसे मैंने जलेबी making का example दिया था. It is FDM process. So these are some FDM machines, Premier FDM machines, Tarsus, Ultimaker, and main material is used in FDM is thermoplastic, whether it is ABS, PLA, TPU, nylon, PET, whatever. Okay, and this this is having the relevance for you for the bio 3D printing, where the organ is being developed right now. Okay, so now I would like to share you the advantage of FDM. This is the cheapest 3D printing technology type, you can say. So whenever you required any prototype, so you can develop with the help of FDM. But the constraint is what? It is a little slower, and it is not giving the better accuracy compared to the other process. You can see this is the one of the product developed with the FDM. Like that support, whenever we are removing this support manually, it will give various scratches on those mating areas. So accuracy is not good. So we avoid overhanging structures, but as I told you, that it is the cheapest among others. So whenever you require the prototyping for any anatomical studies, so FDM is preferable. Okay. Further, now after this, I would like to show you the various case studies which we have done as an example, so that you can relevance this FDM with application. This is one of the study, one of the case we have done. Fracture. You have seen the plaster we are using for any fractured. You know, there are various disadvantages also. Okay, like that smell, because there is a not proper ventilation. Okay, it is feeling heavy also. It's not look good. After some days, it gives the unpleasant smell. If anyone having experience of plaster, those people are aware. So what we have did with respect to with using FDM, we have developed this plaster. You can see wherever there is a fracture, we have giving more mesh at those portion, and further we have keep it ventilated. This is the one case study which we have done for ortho persons. I'm skipping this. For initially, we will create the 3D geometry. Then we will print it. Okay, that was one study by using FDM we have done. Another that I told you, it is widely used for anatomical studies, like if you would like to show to your student, or for the mock surgeries. Mock surgery, whether it is dentistry, ortho, any surgical or medical field, you required mock surgeries, right? Prototyping. So they are using for that. So you can see this as an example. One of the study we have done for VSPM college, zygomatic implant placement. You can see this anatomical structure we have created, and they have marked the from the outside surface, and according to that, they have done the actual surgery. This is with the GDC Mumbai, Government Dental College, Mumbai. You can see this was maxillofacial surgery. In one accident, that jaw is broken. So उनको ये cut करना था, jaw cut करना है. They can't do it directly on patient, right? That's why the need of anatomical model. And this FDM and 3D printing all are being used for the mock surgery or surgical planning. Remember. Even prosthetic limb you have seen, this is developed with the help of 3D printing. This is an example which we this is the one case we have created, humanoid hand. This whole structure is 3D printed. With the integration of electronics, we have created this. You can see whenever we move this hand is also moving. Okay. This is where we have developed with the help of 3D printing. Even when I joined the VNIT Nagpur, even the recent in pandemic, we have created one ventilator splitter as well, for the emergency purpose. Because at that time, when totally transport was totally off and ventilator are limited, so those things is appreciated by HRD minister also. We have created the various face shield frames also with those FDM 3D printing. Okay, so those are the FDM 3D printing. Now, as I told you, the limitation of FDM 3D printer was accuracy. We can't develop a micro level things or small things with the 3D printing. So, but it is cheaper. Now, next 3D printing is stereolithography. Stereolithography. That was the first 3D printing coined by Chuckle. That's why the input for 3D printing is what? .stl format. Okay. I'm dialing you can see these output images. This is developed by SLA. Okay. SLA. I'm showing you directly video. See this. This container means there will be the tank which will be having the photopolymer or resin. Okay. The raw material will be liquid form. And here you can see those laser. According to program or according to the set of instruction, that laser will move on that tank. This is the first step, CAD creation, slicing, then it will give the 3D printing. Same. There is a universal flow for all type of 3D printing. Okay. Like this tank is having the vat of photopolymer. Okay. Then there will be a mirror at top which will be deviating those laser. Will be shown further. You can see this. This is a mirror, and this will be incident on that photopolymer, that resin. And wherever it is, wherever it is touches, it will cured. It will solidifying those portion. You can see. As laser being is used in this process, it is costly affair because laser is being used, but it is gives more accuracy. Okay. So remember in SLA, accuracy is more. Okay. Accuracy is more as a laser is being used, but as laser is used, it is costly. Okay. But it gives good output. It is widely used in medical field. Okay. After that same, we can remove by manually, we can dip in solvent as well to remove the supportive. These are the various 3D printers popular 3D printers. The material, as I told you in first FDM, we are using thermoplastic. Here we are using resins. Those are proprietary materials are developed with those companies. Okay. So with SLA, we have created some example. Most of participant, many we can say we are undergo the very dental surgery, right? Root canal आपने देखा होगा. तो root canal के लिए उनको drill करना पड़ता है guides. So those guides are developed with the help of SLA, resin 3D printing. You can see one missing tooth. किसी का अगर ये हुआ होगा extraction, रूट कनाल हुआ या बाद में कोई थर्ड मोलर यानी जिसको अपन दाढ़ बोलते हैं, वो अगर उखाड़ी गई होगी और बीच में कोई होगा तो वहां पे गैप हो जाती है. दैट इज नॉट गुड. सो वो नकली दांत लगाता है, राइट? सो यू कैन सी फर्स्ट मिसिंग टूथ, बाद में उनको ड्रिल करना पड़ता है एंड देन they implanted the metal or plastic ceramic tooth there. You can see for that they are using 3D printing. Even endoguide study, we have this case we have done with the endodontic department, GDC Nagpur, root canal के लिए. Clear aligners, this is also being used popularly. You have seen the braces. If anyone having a ortho related problem, gaps or irregular teeth, you can solve those with the clear aligners now with the help of 3D printing. You can see these images. Now, next, similar to SLA, stereolithography, there is a DLP. Just key difference I'm telling you, then I'll move ahead. Like in SLA, we are using the laser. Here, we are using a projector. Means you have seen the that tank of resin. Below to that, there is a projector. Light source, simple like a projector which we are using in our classes, right? So simple, in one stroke, the image will be incident on that whole light image is incident on that tank layer, and that layer will be created. Okay. So in SLA, laser is being used. In DLP, projector is being used. In FDM, extrusion process will be there. Okay, nozzle. Okay, these are the various DLP machines to for you. One case study, important case we have done with the help of this DLP, like Prosto department VSPM. One case was there, one ear was there, but another ear was defective. So we have created with the created the virtual geometry of good ear. Then we have created the mirror of the same and 3D printed, and further with the help of silicone molding we have created this. Even now there is a bionic ear also. This is pre-operative and post-operative. Now that there are the bionic ear, no need of prosthetic, directly. I'm skipping this. Now there is a metal printing. This is the advance now advancement, like bio 3D printing. Metal 3D printing is there. There will be a raw material as a powder, granular form. Powder will be there. You have seen the talc powder. There is a powder. Here laser is being used like a SLA. Whenever laser is incident on that crystals, those crystals of that powder fuse together to give the defined geometry. Got it? जैसे ही लेजर इंसिडेंट हो रहा था, SLA में क्या हो रहा था? क्योर हो रहा था वो फोटोपॉलीमर. Here the powder crystal will be fused together to give this one solid. Got it? This happened in SLS, selective laser sintering, और DMLS, metal printing. अगर आपको metal का ऑब्जेक्ट बनाना था, this SL. आपने नी इम्प्लांट देखे होंगे, नी इम्प्लांट, डेंटल इम्प्लांट, नी जॉइंट के लिए जो टाइटेनियम के बनता है. With help of this, you are creating those things. Okay, you can see I'm not explaining this, but you can see this video. No, I'm skipping this. Cranial surgery, neuro-related surgery needs those things. You can see this case of China. You can see this is a deformity is. But with the help of that's metal 3D printing, they have created the cranium mesh and implanted in this his head. Now such study is also going on in Nagpur as well, or India. You can see. Okay. Next. Okay. Even in ortho right now, sleep discs, you are aware the thinning of the pulps. Now, that was the issue. So now in ortho surgery also we can create those pulp of shock absorbers. Some bio in your lab, like I have not shared other application, but you can create anything. Like in most of the biotechnology person have the various lab equipments. If any lab equipment is broken down, there is a costly affair. But with the help of 3D printing, you can create any your tool. If any tool or part or equipment is broken, just create the virtual model for those open source software, and if you have the 3D printer, you can create and fix it down. Those even gel combos and molds, those combos or molds you required, right? For those gel like things, for the studies which you are using, like some standard equipments are already there. Okay, no issue. But whenever standard things are there, but whenever you are doing any research and there is no those equipments or things are not available in market, then what you will do? At that time, you need to create it for your thing, like customization. For you, as per your need, you can create with the help of 3D printing. Got it? If there is no standard things available in market. Okay. So those are the things. Now the 3D printed scaffolds also you can create for the your purpose. This comes in bio 3D printing. Okay. Simple, like FDM, where we are using the, what you can say, uh, uh, FDM thermoplastic. Here we are using biogel or biopaper, means cells as a raw material, and same additive manufacture we are getting the output. Simple biopaper you will require, and you will create the tissue and then the organ. I'll showing you a direct video as the time is very limited. You can see this. Both forward or is it visible? Is it visible?
Now it is not, sir. Oh, yes, it is visible now.
Okay. Simple, like inject 3D printer. We have that cartridge where we can keep the ink, biogel or cells or mixture of slurry also. Okay, same function, we will get the our organ. This is the current study is going on, huh? Biopaper there will be there, then cells will be incorporated in that, and you know the tendency of cell that after some time it will fuse together. After some time, so it will fuse together to give the tissue. Further means the advancement further. If you have any injury with respect to skin, there will be directly portable bio 3D printer, and we will those injury will be healed with the help of this portable bio 3D printer. This is the future mistake. Okay. This is the bio 3D printing. Okay, so currently various studies going on. As I told you, even we have created the ear, prosthetic ear, and now bionic ear also there. Now kidney is being developed. This R&D is going on. I heard that one of the kids is having the defect of kidney, but the kidney is artificial kidney is transplanted to him. Even if you are aware that I have one video, let me show the first 3D printed heart. It's a YouTube link. Is it visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible, but not
You can see first if you are updated with the current affairs or current issues with respect to your technology. This is being this is a trending new research. This 3D printed heart development. Artificial heart is already prepared. In that way, this bio 3D printing works. Real human cells are being used in this. A couple of, I think in last year, they were created. Okay, so 3D, even in India, in Hinduja Hospital, you're aware the Mumbai, there is a Hinduja Hospital. There is also studies going on for the development of the heart by using bio 3D printer. Initially, they have created one of the cases also done where they have created the artificial heart and pumping is already there. Okay, blood vessels. So as I told you, the 3D printing is boon to mankind. It is being used in everywhere. In couple of, I'll try to cover up in 2 or 5 minutes. Okay, so that as an individual, you can see this application that it is being used in medical, food, games, everywhere, in defense, fashion, everywhere it is used. That's why it is boon to mankind. Okay, agriculture, that is as our STTP is for agriculture or rural person, tribal areas also. There we can't those for the equipments we required, the tools we required for the agriculture things. Every time we can't get the standard material or equipments, but with the help of 3D printing, we can customize and we can develop by using. You can see this corn sheller, tricolor fruit plucker. Okay, even sprinklers. It in hilly regions for spraying in agriculture, you require drone or quadrocopter. You are aware, quadrocopter. Those quadrocopter fan blades and structure is developed with the help of 3D printing. Even sprinklers. Every time standard sprinklers are not available, right? So if there is a irregular path or irregular surface, at that time you can customize your own sprinkler in hilly region. Got it? In interior designing, I told you the unique things. अभी तक vintage का जमाना था. Vintage collection we said unique, but with the help of 3D printing now you can create that the unique things. How? ये point रहेगा सर 3D printing से तो paint हो जाएगा पर dimension एक sculpture कैसे बनाएंगे? One time okay. Like I told you for the medical 3D printing, जैसे आप CT scan लेते हो, MRI लेते हो, वैसे ही अगर unique चीज का copy करना है तो कैसे? Okay, unique चीज का copy करना है, whether it is sculpture or antique. So there is a 3D scanning, if you are aware. 3D scanning, just camera रहता है, camera with the help of multiple photographs or continuous video, we capture those geometry जो आपको replicate करना है 3D printing से, तो उसको 3D scan करता है और फिर we will get the geometry, virtual geometry, and with the help of 3D printing, we will give that output. Got it? So in that way, those unique sculpture things we can create. This thing we have created for the architecture. Architecture पहले सिर्फ maps बनते थे घर के, है ना? with the help of 3D printing, we can create this. You can see, as I told you, the complexity, the advantage of the 3D printing, we can create any complex shapes. आप ही सोचो, ये कोई कारपेंटर बना सकता है क्या? That's why it is also being majorly used in interior designing also. You can see the sculpture is developed with the help of 3D printing. Even footwear industries are using Nike for prototyping also, and for the actual product, not only for prototyping right now. Functional product are using, but prototyping they are using, whether it is custom. You can create your own sandal. These are the things developed. This gun, if you are updated with the current affairs, in USA a couple of years ago, the 3D printing technology was banned. Why? Because anyone can create their own gun. Just STL files are available on net or cloud, and with 3D printing you can create it. Just you require the gunpowder. You didn't require any license. That was a disadvantage. Food preparation, abhi customized. Everything is customized. Chocolate printer, food printers are there. Just simple extrusion. Softy. Remember, same technology, additive manufacturing. Just raw material is changing. In your, there is a raw material is cell. Here, there is a chocolate or pizzas. Okay, so in food technology also this is being used. Now this is one recent advancement, like that we are approaching to Mars and Moon. The astronauts are there on Moon or Mars. They required the tools, right? Tools or equipment. How we can, if they need any tools, can we ship there to Mars or Moon? No. That's why for their requirement now the dedicated 3D printers are being developed dedicatedly for the space, so that they can create their own tools in space. We can't ship those things from Earth to there. Okay, as I told you, the 3D scanning, this is the best, you can say, customized gifting is popular in metro cities. There is 3D selfie and figuring. Right now we are taking the selfie and those photographs in 2-dimensional form, right? We are keeping those memories in photograph with the photographs in 2D form, but with the help of 3D printing, now we can create those miniatures and we can store those moments in 3D form. Okay, so that is from my side. Due to limitation of time, I have tried to summarize and compile my presentation, introductory, and briefing you the application in UFA and other field. Okay, so that is from my side. Thank you. Abhijit sir?
Yes, sir. If you have 5 more minutes, sir, we would request our attendees for queries in case if they have any.
Yeah, you can note it down my personal details also.
Yes, sure.
I'm available on Facebook, LinkedIn. If you have any query, due to limitation of time, I can't answer all those queries. So you can mail me or you can WhatsApp me further for anything. No issue is there. Okay. Yeah. Any queries? 1-2 queries, I'll respond.
Well, I would like to read out few, sir.
Yeah.
One of the queries was, just a minute. Would you please throw some light of applications of 3D printing in food processing industry and in fruits and vegetable industry?
Food and processing industry. Food and processing industry, food preparation industry, as I have shown you, now the 3D printers are there, which can develop the cake, pizzas, customized things, customized food product, whether it is chocolate also. Recent case study I would like to tell you, in Bombay, they are making the cups, tea cup, right? Those cups are eatable. So those cups are being made with the help of 3D printing. Food preparation and food processing. In food processing, application is not clicking, but
sir, there is one more question.
Yeah.
That is this 3D printing applicable for gaseous state or plasma state?
No, right now, no.
Okay. So all the attendees, in case if you have any queries, you can simply unmute yourself and you can talk to a resource person directly.
Yeah,
Please
please.
do not take a lot of time because he is himself busy with his schedule and he is himself attending another program. So it is a humble request. Please unmute yourself and ask your query
Please
directly.
don't hesitate.
Yes. Sir, until anybody asks, I myself have a query, and it's about what about the laws relating to this, sir? Like, are there any copyright laws? Because like you mentioned about the gun, I can just come up with any such device, and I can
Yes,
just.
yes. That's why I would like to tell you, for the any product development, I would like to tell you one study. As in last lecture, I told you that I am working with Nagpur University campus. They have worked on this campus. Just a minute. Huh? I'll come to your answer, sir. But on this note, I would like to tell you for biotechnology students. This 3D printing is also used in pharma industry, pharma related research. One of the student recently developed one nanostructure with the help of 3D printing, and he got the first position in one of the international conference. He have checked the efficiency of 3D printed scaffold, and now he got the grant of rupees 20 lakhs for this study. He's from pharma department campus. Even Dr. Moon ma'am from the biochemistry department from there, I think she's also working on that. So even though you're a biotechnology student, or you can use this, but there's a tremendous research is going on. So think in that way. आपको अलग रहना ही पड़ेगा थोड़ा. So I'm coming to your question, sir, Abhijit sir. Copyrighted, yes, that's why this technology is using for product development. आपको फाइनल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की जरूरत ही नहीं है. आपको प्रोटोटाइप बनाना है और आपका आईपीआर बनाना है. आपको आपके दिमाग में कार का डिजाइन है, आप कार इंडस्ट्री है क्या आपकी, आप कार को मैन्युफैक्चर कार इंडस्ट्री में करोगे तो आपका वो आइडिया चला जाएगा. यू कांट. सो for the patenting, the prototyping is important. Like to validate the design, prototyping is also important. So any idea you have, you can create it virtually and physically, and you can patent it. No issue. Multiple. It is the concept to creation. This is the add-on to concept to creation.
No, sir. I had my question is the other way around. For example, somebody has created. For example, there is let us say some device that is available in the market, and I bring it home and I start,
Reverse engineering.
Yeah, yes, and I start making parts. So, for example, you showed a helmet. So I start making helmets. Then what happens?
You can do it for yourself. You can't commercialize it. If it's the same design is there, you can copying the same design. You can't do the commercial things. But if you're doing little innovation in that, small, with respect to shape and size, you can file the design registration, which is known as design patent. Okay, and you can do it commercially, no issue.
Okay, sir. Sir, are there any special laws or any special act that governs this?
No. But if you are using another thing like medical and biotechnology persons are there, if you are developing anything with related to your anatomy or organs, if you are developing any tools which will be go inside the body, you need ethical permissions. Ethical permissions you will require. You require the biocompatible material. You will need to check the toxicity. You need to check the biocompatibility. Before, that's why if you are developing any product, biomedical product, so you need to go through clinical trials first, the animal testing, and then the human trials. Got it? Even I am working on one of the hemodialysis case where I am creating the implant stent for the fistula surgery. Fistula. Hope you are aware. For that, we have created the implant with the help of 3D printing. And then by using silicon, biocompatible LSR, liquid silicon rubber, that is biocompatible. So we are going to incorporate in a body. But before that, we need to go to animal trials. So on rabbit, we are doing that. And then we will implant that stent in human body. Got it? So biocompatibility or ethical permission you required if you are playing with inside the body. Otherwise, no need of any permission or license. Yeah, Abhijit sir.
Well, I guess, sir, there are no queries in the chat box as of now.
No issue. Anyone can ping me. Yeah, sir. Please.
Okay, sir. Everybody is saying that it is a very informative session, sir, and excellent and informative session. Thank you very much is what the participants are responding in the chat box. So on behalf of Ballarpur Institute of Technology and on behalf of the organizing committee of the short-term training program, I would take this opportunity to thank you so much for taking out time out of your busy schedule, accepting our invitation and conducting such a wonderful session on one of the most upcoming technologies, which will be, I suppose, which will be the future of everything in the time to come. So thank you very much, sir, for conducting such a wonderful and informative session. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Good day. Bye. Take care.
You too have a good day, sir. Now to the attendees, you are all requested to please fill in the feedback form. The link to share the feedback form, the link to fill in the feedback form will be shared shortly on the WhatsApp group, and you are all requested to fill in the feedback form. After that, we would say that we will take a short recess now, and the session will start back again as mentioned in the schedule from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and the next session will be conducted by Professor Pranay Raut sir. It is also a very informative session. So see you back for the next session. Right now we will take a short break for recess. And please fill in the feedback form until then. You can join back using the very same link which was shared, like the link which you have used to join now. The very same link can be used to join for the next session as well. Thank you so much.